Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So today's video is going to be a little bit of a Nest candle haul. These are candles that I bought specifically for the kind of fall into holidays transition time. I want to do some first sniffs because two of these fragrances are new to me, and I really like them a lot, so I kind of wanted to talk through them. And one is a returning favorite, if you will, for me, that I have been purchasing from Nest for a few years. But before I get into that, I've gotten some questions recently about my candle budget. I obviously share a number of candle hauls, and you know, I've gotten some questions from people like, how are you able to spend all that money on candles? Like, do you go broke buying candles? Things like that. The truth is, the only reason that I purchase the sheer amount that I do is because I have this YouTube channel, right? My channel is monetized with AdSense, and so I do make a little bit of money off of my videos. I just would like to dispel the truth that like being a YouTuber is some huge like money making opportunity. It is if you have millions of followers and you know, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views on your videos. But if you don't, the AdSense that you get is pretty minimal. It's certainly not anything that would pay our bills. It's a nice a little bit of like a supplemental income, and quite honestly, it helps to fund my my habit, my love of the candles. But it certainly is not something that is, I'm not getting rich off doing this. let's just say that. However, because I do make AdSense off of my videos, I do claim a portion of these purchases on my taxes. We work with an accountant anyway, and so I work with the accountant to see how much of it I can write off, and how much of it is just, you know, me that just having to eat the cost of buying the candles, right? So yeah, I do spend quite a bit. However, a portion of it is wrote off via taxes, and you know, I also set a budget for myself. Every year at the start of each year, hi, you are so needy today. Every year I set aside a portion of funds that I use to purchase everything for my channel, whether it is the candles or whether it's the skincare, the hair care, whatever else I share. I set aside a budget for myself that is realistic based off of what I can afford. I never go into debt when purchasing candles, and I would never recommend anybody else do that. If you don't have the money to purchase something, then my personal like way of dealing with that has always been like, I will save up for it, right? Like I will buy it when I can afford it. So that's how I handle this, I guess, budget, or like how much I spend on candles and my channel and all of that stuff. I think it's obviously very different for people that don't have a YouTube channel. So anyway, I just thought I'd go ahead and address that because it is something that I get asked, and hopefully that sort of helps to explain it. But you know, I do think that this is a really great outlet for me. It's a super fun hobby. It's not something that I ever thought would make me rich, and I don't think most YouTubers do it for that reason, because that's silly. It's not going to make you that much money. So unless you blow up, in which case that's amazing, and it makes me so happy for you. So anyway, all right, let's get into the haul portion of this video. And I'm going to start with a candle that is a returning favorite, and then we'll kind of get into the newer stuff after this one here. Okay, so Nest was having a 20% off sale. This is another thing I do. I usually only purchase candles when they're on sale. Like you, I try to get the best possible deal because, quite frankly, it behooves me to extend my candle budget by waiting for a good deal so that I'm not paying full price. Like, I'm not one of those reviewers that will pay top dollar to get candles sent to me from like a test store so that I can be the very first person to share them on my channel. You've never seen me do that. I'm never gonna do that. Financially, that does not make sense for me. It might make sense for other people, but it doesn't make sense for me. So I wait for sales. Nest had a 20% off sale and I got free shipping, so here we are. Okay, this first one is pumpkin chai. I've already done a review of this on my channel, so you're not gonna see an additional review, but if you've never tried pumpkin chai, this is insanely delicious, you guys. So the notes are always listed on the box. By the way, love the packaging of Nest candles. These are a beautiful gift type candle. They're certainly splurges. Is it 8.1 ounces? Yep, 8.1 ounces. These I think are currently retailing for, gosh, are they up to $48? It's either $46 or $48, so they are expensive, but they are a more like luxury type candle, certainly different in terms of quality from other candles. So there's the presentation overall, and just like the overall like aesthetic and vibe of Nest is just a little bit more like high-end, I guess, whatever that means. Pumpkin chai, I'm just going to read you guys the blurb and I'll give you a quick review of how much I love this candle. So pumpkin chai creates a cozy autumn ambiance with a blend of wild pumpkin, spicy masala chai, cardamom, ginger, and cinnamon. You can really smell pretty much all of those notes in here. This does have a really nice spicy chai type note to it. I love the pumpkin that is used in this. It's a very true, authentic pumpkin scent, and everything just blends together to give you this beautiful, like, elevated, fancy lady pumpkin scent for the fall, right? If I were to compare some other candles to this one, I would say I kind of always go back to Bath & Body Works pumpkin carving. This is like the way fancier version of pumpkin carving. It just smells much more sophisticated, more beautiful, and just something that when you smell it, you're like, this smells good enough to eat. And that's really, this does. It's a beautiful gourmand candle. And it's one where when I'm burning this, when I have people over to the house, they're like, this place smells so good. It smells like fall in your house. This is definitely the epitome of fall. In terms of packaging, I love the jars. They are very simple. I will say, you gotta be careful sometimes with Nest though, because I've absolutely had Nest candles tunnel on me. When I buy the 3 wicks, oh, my phone's ringing. Hold on one second. All right, sorry about the introduction there, but it was for the best because I'm in a heck of a lot better mood now. So anyway, I was talking, I think, about the burn of the Nest candles. Sometimes they can have a rough burn, I'm not gonna lie. I have had the 1 wicks get drowning wick syndrome. I have had them tunnel sometimes. Usually I can correct all of that by either foiling them for a little bit, you know, cotton balling a little bit of the extra wax out, or putting them underneath the candle lamp to correct anything that I need to. You shouldn't have to do that with a candle that costs quite this much. However, there are lots of high-end candles that have burn issues, right? Like, I've heard of people saying that diptyque candles tunnel. I've heard people say, well, I know personally that the Capri Blue candles, especially the Volcano, and really most of the candles that come in that style of container, they tunnel, right? So anyway, I don't think any candle company is perfect. Let's just say that. But overall, I usually have a fairly consistent experience with Nest, which is why I continue to put money into the brand and purchasing the candles. So anyway, this one is Absolutely beautiful, not only for the fall, but also into November during like Thanksgiving time. So really excited to bust out this one. By the way, Alf has also settled down a little bit. While I was on the phone, I was kind of pacing around the center of our house here, and he was following me, so it was like we went on a little walk. All right, you guys, let's head up to the next candle here, and this is the Autumn Plum. So I actually picked this up on recommendation of my friend Kevin. Kevin, if you're watching, thank you. He said this is absolutely beautiful, and Kevin was not wrong. Okay, so wild plum and cinnamon are wrapped in the warmth of patchouli leaf and cashmere wood to capture the sweet, woody aroma of freshly fallen autumn leaves. Just makes you want to like put on a cashmere sweater and, I don't know, go pick up a pumpkin or something. Anyway, so this actually, I believe, came out last fall. I tried to purchase this candle last fall, but it sold out pretty quickly. So I was like, nah, shoot. I didn't think it was gonna come back, but here we are. It is back this year, and holy moly, you guys. This kind of reminds me of Peppered Plum from Bath & Body Works. But again, more sophisticated, elevated. I absolutely adore the patchouli that's in here. I will say this is a more perfumey scent. Please don't eat the carpet. Please don't do that. It's a shag carpet, so I think he likes to floss his teeth with it. Oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah, that patchouli in here is just heavenly. This is one of those scents, a lot of times I mention that with some of the perfumey candles that I pick up, that I would love to have this particular item either as like a body care scented item or a perfume. We all know that Nest also has an entire perfume line. This is one of those candle scents from Nest that I think should be turned into a perfume. I would wear this every single fall. This plum in here, you guys, is so delicious. Like, it has the perfect level of fruitiness and perfuminess to it. Plum and patchouli are really the first two notes that I pick up. I'm very excited to see what this smells like burning. I will do post-burn reviews on these two newest ones here. The cinnamon is, it's a fairly soft cinnamon. More of like a Ceylon type of cinnamon, definitely not spicy at all or like red hot. It's just, this is lovely. This comes across as a very complex fragrance. I cannot wait to burn this. I'm so excited. I think I might actually light this one up today. As a little celebration. So I'm gonna actually keep that one out, and I'm gonna burn it for the next week, and I will come back hopefully next week at some point with an individual review of that particular one, and I'll let you know about how it burns and stuff like that. These are very clearly just first sniff. Well, not even, I've had my nose in these, but these are just kind of my first impressions of the fragrances without having actually burn them. You guys know that I'm big on post-burn reviews, so yeah, I think that's the best way to really review a candle, is to actually burn it. So, all right, you guys, here it is. This is the newest scent from Nest, and I believe this is part of the holiday collection. Don't quote me on that. I don't think it's part of the fall collection. I think this is part of their holiday collection. It's the Crystallized Ginger and Vanilla Bean. Now, when I smelled this, it smelled kind of familiar to me. There was a fragrance from Nest a few years ago. I think it was called Sugar Cookie. I can't remember. I think I actually have a review of it on my channel. And about a year, well, probably, I forget, there's like this whole pandemic that happened, but I think a couple years ago, the Sugar Cookie fragrance was being discounted and sold at Nordstrom Rack. So I think I picked one up there. I can't remember. It was a great scent. It always bums me out when Nest discontinues some of their fragrances, because they really do have some lovely ones, but you know, it's all about sales, and if things aren't selling the way that they expect, time to move on from that fragrance. So let's go ahead and read through their little blurb here together. Heartwarming notes of crystallized ginger, cinnamon, and vanilla bean create an irresistible gourmand fragrance that captures the rich aromas reminiscent of the holiday season. Okay, yeah, this is a holiday it's a holiday candle. Here we go. You want to know exactly what I think this smells like? This smells like a warm, delicious sugar cookie with some candied ginger in it. The ginger, I have to admit, ginger is not something that I'm a huge, massive fan of. I think if it's done well, it's acceptable. But a lot of times I feel like, again, that ginger comes across as more like sharp or spicy in a way, and that is not me. I don't like spicy scents. This is like truly a crystallized, sugared type of ginger. It has a lot of sweetness to it, but it still retains a little bit of that zing from just the pure ginger. And the base of this is like just a gorgeous, simple sugar cookie recipe. Better than like the Pillsbury that comes in the tube at the grocery store. Not that sugar cookie, like a sugar cookie that you would make yourself with like quality ingredients in your KitchenAid stand mixer. I love this. I love it. In fact, I think I'm probably gonna pick up more of this. Now I will say, I do think that over on Amazon, you can get this one for, I think it was like $31.80 or something. It's on sale. Watch me say that in this video, and then it's not on sale anymore. So don't necessarily quote me. I will link it on Amazon down below. Hopefully at the time that you're watching this video, it is still on sale. So I'm definitely going to be checking, because while I don't think I'm going to buy like 8 of these, I would like another one specifically to have for the holiday season, because I purchased this one to be able to do a review on it. So I'm probably going to end up finishing this before the holidays are even here. I'll probably finish this potentially either before the end of October or sometime in the beginning of November. So I will need another one for the holiday time, and I'm really glad I picked this up. Again, I was hesitant because of that ginger, but this is delicious, you guys. And it smells really strong on cold too. One thing that I am impressed with is the strength and the throw of the Nest candles in this 1 wick 8-ounce format. They do kind of tend to wane a little bit in terms of strength and throw when you get a little bit further down. Like by the time that I get to this point of my Nest candles, I don't get much strength or throw from them anymore. But that's usually the point where I put them into my candle crock, which really intensifies and gives that strength and throw that I had when I was burning it towards the beginning part. So again, I don't think that that's necessarily unusual. It's going to be a lot harder because there's not going to be quite as much wax available down here, and obviously we're going to be fighting with it needing to like travel up the char. When you first start out, you're probably going to get the most strength and throw out of it. So anyway, you guys, now that the dogs have completely calmed down and are ready to take a nap, we are done with this video. So I'm going to get to burning some delicious candles, and I appreciate you guys being here. I will have another candle haul this week. Again, I budget for this stuff, so it's okay. I'm waiting for Homeworx to drop off the last of one of my orders that I placed a few weeks ago. The like holiday candle order that I placed has yet to ship, so I don't know when I'm gonna get that, but I'll just do that particular haul a little bit later when that arrives. And yeah, so stay tuned. Perhaps on Thursday the Homeworx haul will go up. There's new stuff in there. I got half of, I'm looking at it over here, that's why I keep staring over here. Half of it showed up, and then the other box is supposed to be delivered by UPS today. So there's quite a few things in there. So anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day. I will link these candles down below. Some of them are available at Sephora, by the way. So with the Sephora sale coming up, I think the Nest 20% off sale is over, but Sephora has their semi-annual sale coming up. So that will be end of October into November. So you could save anywhere from 20 to 10% off depending on whether you're Beauty Insider, VIB, or Rouge. So, all right, let's leave it at that. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and Alf and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.